Hey everyone, this is Tierney and I am back with another Sistas video. Today's video is going to be my commentary of Tyler Perry's Sistas Season 6, Episode 5. The episode starts off that the sisters are still at Andy's penthouse. And Karen says she knows who the baby daddy is. Then she says that she, out of respect, she wants to tell him first because I guess the sister is going to talk. At least we know Danny will. So after that, Danny made mention that Andy already knows. And like, no, I don't know and all that. So after Sabrina and Danny leave, Karen asks Andy, does she want to know? Which further makes me think that Karen and Andy are closer than they are to Danny and Sabrina. Maybe Andy and Karen are best friends, are best friends, and Danny and Sabrina are best friends, but they're all best friends. So yeah, after Danny and Sabrina leave, Karen asks Andy, does she want to know? She said no, And then Andy asked her, she said, no, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to, tell the dad first out of respect. And my thing is, if you had no intentions on telling your fellow sisters who the dad was, why would you even bring it up? I mean, I would wait until after I told the dad. Then I would tell my friends. I mean, of course, this was just to stir up drama and stir up suspense, but I'm over it at this point. Then Andy asks Karen, is she happy with who it is? And she said, yeah, she is. So either it is really Zach's baby or it's not Zach's baby and she's going to pin it on Zach. Because the whole time Karen has been pregnant, she's been saying, hoping, wishing, and wanting it to be Zach's baby. Now, after reading that letter in front of Zach, in front of Fatima, in front of her mom, in front of Aaron, and how he was just so horrible to you, he gave you a disease and all this type of stuff, and you had to take care of him. Why in the world would you want to have a child by him? Why do you want to have a child by a man that by your own admission you had to take care of? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. So, this whole telling the father out of respect, I think that's just some nonsense. And like I said, we don't know for sure who's the dad, but I still believe it's Aaron. But, she's going to try to pin this on Zach. That's for sure. Now, this whole Andy and Gary scene was, that's all I could do at this point. At least Andy admitted as to why she still has Gary around. And she said basically, even though Robin is bigger than Gary, Gary, I guess, knows how to work better than Robin. And that's the only reason why she keeps fooling Gary, because his sex is better than Robin's. But so I'm like, you gonna say with a toxic man because of sex? I just feel like, don't get me wrong. I'm glad she admitted that. I'm glad she told the truth, and Gary's face was priceless, you know. But I'm like, if all Gary has to offer you is sex, then you definitely do not need him, because there are plenty of other men who can give you good sex and everything else that you want, need, and desire. And even though Robin is bigger, he's like, they're two different men, so they're gonna behave differently in the bedroom. I think that's just the nature of people. Everyone is different, you know, and the fact that she's saying that's the only reason why she's even still dealing with Gary, I'm like, that is just so sorry and pathetic. Like, but I guess, her having good sex is more important than being in a healthy relationship, because that's basically what she was saying. She'd rather have Gary for the sex instead of having Robin, who give her peace of mind. So, now Aaron shows up at Karen's house unannounced, and she acts like all of a sudden now it's an issue and a problem. But when he did it before, it wasn't really. But anyway, so basically she is dumping Aaron, and she's saying how he basically was pretending to be someone that he's really not, and how he's too much, basically how she, all that foolishness. And like I said in a previous video, I think she just had Aaron as a placeholder, because she was hoping, wishing, and wanting to get back with Zach. And so now that Zach has acted a plum fool at her salon, she now thinks that she has a real shot now of getting back with Zach. So that's why I feel like she's basically dissing Aaron and saying she doesn't want to have anything to do with him. And he offered to help her with her salon, and she said, I got it. Basically, she's going to use Zach's money. And of course, Zach gave her money. Zach gave her thousands of dollars, which I'm sure she didn't spend all that yet. But yeah, so she basically is, I believe she's dumping Aaron, because she thinks her and Zach are going to get back together based off of her supposed death. And I think Zach may have given her a false sense of reality, because like I said, he's engaged to be married to another woman, so y'all not gonna get back together, not no time soon. Maybe, I don't know, but you never know what's Tyler Perry. But, and my thing is, she's saying she wants to tell the dad first. Okay, you're talking to Aaron in your apartment, you don't say anything about the baby. Then you talk to Zach later on at night, You don't say anything about the baby. So I'm like, what is she waiting on? You talk to Aaron in person. You spoke to Zach over the phone. So why have you told either one of them if they're the dad or not? And that's my issue. I honestly, I don't but think it's Zach's baby. But like I say, I think she may try to pin the child on Zach based off of how he was acting outside of her salon. So Aaron tells Karen that he still loves her. Karen says, "Thank you." I'm like, wow, that wasn't cold. And I'm like, you literally have a man that genuinely appears to love you, and you're gonna say thank you. That's why I say, I think honestly, Aaron was just a placeholder until her and Zach got back together. I mean, that was just cold. So, last scene of the show, Karen calls Zach. He answers, of course. And they said they had small talk about, I thought you hated me, and I don't hate you, Karen. And all that. And they talked about how Zach wanted to help her with her salon and all that foolishness. So then Karen asks, I thought you hated me. And Zach says, I don't hate you, Karen. I love you. Right as Fatima walks into the room. So I guess Zach hears her come in, so he turns around and see her look on her face. My man tell you that was priceless. So now Zach is trying to not be so lovey-dovey with Karen. So now he's giving like one or two word answers. And so Karen knew that Fatima walked in the room because his whole speech changed. Like he wouldn't say he loved her back like he did before. And so once he gets off the phone, which I don't even understand why they even had this conversation about their past. I mean, y'all are over. I mean, if y'all are over, don't bring up y'all past because there is no future. So that aggravated me with Karen. I'm like, this man has moved on. He's engaged. Why bring up the good times y'all had and the bad times y'all had? Y'all are over. But of course, Zach lit that match, and now Karen is running with it. So Zach finally gets off the phone after Karen kept, I guess, trying to bait him into saying he loves her again. So since she goes to the bathroom, and Zach asks, "You want me to bring you some bad water?" Something like that. He said. She slammed the door, and he's like, "Dang, I messed up." Yeah, you did. You messed up at the law firm. You just left your fiance there. After you were supposed to be there to see about your child to try and get custody of. Then you must have again outside of the salon, yelling, "Karen! Karen!" in front of everyone. Well, Fatima was there, basically humiliating her. And now, the third time of the day, you tell your ex-girlfriend that you love her, that you don't hate her, that you're going to help her fix her shop, her salon. Zach is this has to be the dumbest thing Zach has done thus far. Now, granted, they do have 3 years of history, and that's the key word, history. They have history, which means there is no present, there is no future. But of course, if this is his child, they're going to have a present and a future in regards to the child. But Zach is stepping deeper and deeper into crap. And I think it's going to be hard for him to get his way out of it. And I think Fatima needs to get her a bath, and maybe sleep on it. And I think that she needs to move out of his house for the time being and see where his head and heart is, because it's obvious he still holds a torch for Karen. I mean, that's not even debatable at this point. To the point of where you're humiliating your fiance for your ex-girlfriend. And correct me if I'm wrong, but when Karen read her letter, she said Zach gave her so much pain and all that. So if y'all had so much pain in your relationship, where was the good times? So y'all had like 90% bad and 10% good. That's not enough to say, oh, we had good times, but yeah, all you did was complain about him, y'all whole relationship. And even after y'all broke up, you still was complaining about him, how you had to take care of him, how I'm like, I think Karen wants him back because he's doing well, basically. So you all let me know what you think. Like this video. Consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye. Hey everyone, my name is Tierney Burridge. I have written the children's book, Zariah the Butterfly. It is designed to inspire young girls to be themselves. I also have a coloring book to go along with it. Check out my website, link will be in the bio.